lovelies, it's Brianna. So today's video is a makeup look. It's this look, in case you couldn't tell. I recently, over Christmas break, acquired a bunch of Tarte, well, not a bunch, but I acquired some Tarte products that I really fell in love with, and I wanted to do a makeup look for you guys using those products. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just stay tuned. So I wasn't originally planning on showing my foundation routine because it's pretty much the same as it always is, well, what I'm going to do. But I wanted to show you guys these brushes. I'm not going to do, well, I talked about this in a video before, but I'm not doing the what I got for Christmas haul just because everything's already been pretty much put up and I really don't feel like getting all of it back out. And I feel like it's kind of late. But anyway, I talked about that in another video. But I wanted to show you guys, I got these brushes for Christmas. The brand is called You Spicy, which is, I just think, super fancy, right? Anyway, I'm sure you've seen lots of these brushes around. They're called the toothbrush brushes. This is what the set looks like this. And I think, because, you know, I haven't got to play around, well, I mean, I've played around with them, but not used them yet. I'm going to use this one, the biggest one in the set, to actually do my foundation today. Normally I would do my foundation with a wet beauty blender, but we'll see. These do have a little bit of bending to them, but I don't want to bend it too much. It's super, super soft. Anyway, I'm going to try it out today. And I am just using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the number 112. And I'm just going to, my fingers are clean. I'm going to just kind of dab this. I'm going to use you guys as a mirror for a second. Dab this all over my face like so. I haven't used my fingers to get makeup out of a bottle in a really long time. I forgot how little you get. Because normally I just put it on my beauty blender. But anyway. So, yeah. So, first time using these kind of brushes. So, I guess we'll see how this goes. So, first impression with this brush, I don't know, my natural instinct was to do it in a circular motion. I do think they worked out pretty well. I do feel like either I just didn't apply enough foundation to my face or the brush absorbed a lot. I can tell that there's foundation there. For me, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but for me, there's a very clear line here of foundation and then it just kind of drops off. I think, but see, like, even just sitting here working this, I do feel like this brush really does blend out your foundation well. I think I just kind of underestimated, oh crap, that's totally knocked over. I think I underestimated the amount of foundation I would need because typically when using the beauty blender, I wet it, right? So it has that coat, it doesn't absorb, the sponge doesn't absorb all of the foundation because, you know, it's wet. Now I know this is not a sponge, but I do feel like the brush does somewhat absorb the foundation. So I am going to go in with another coat. Okay, I think I blended most of it in. One thing I can say that I was noticing now, which is not necessarily a bad thing in this situation because I did use way too much foundation, but it was kind of just moving the foundation off of my face. I'm kind of disappointed because I was getting it to blend out. I'm losing my light so quickly. It has been so cloudy here the past week. And like there's a huge cloud just rolling in. So I do apologize if I lose my light. But it blended down to my neck here. And then I feel like it just kind of stopped. I feel like it's a very obvious line on my neck. I kind of to wipe it off, to be honest. I did go back in with the beauty blender afterwards and just kind of patted it to kind of buff out. I don't know. Not a terrible application. My eyebrows need plucked really bad. I don't think it was a terrible application. I think it was, overall it was okay. I don't know, I really do love my beauty blender, but I like these brushes. I think they're interesting. They feel really nice against your skin, and I think overall it did a really good job. I think I just need a lot more practice just putting foundation on with a brush as far as knowing how much to use, clearly. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up like concealing and stuff, and I might choose to use another brush for concealing, but I'm not sure. Anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and conceal, and then I'll cut back in with you guys when I go to work on eyeshadow, because that's what this whole video is about. So see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done one eye, and I'm just going to show you guys the other eye. I'm going to start out, and this is all going to be done in the Tarte palette, the Tarte in Bloom palette. This one right here. I'm using all the colors from this. So I'm going to start out using this fluffy brush right here. Just a fluffy dome brush. And I'm going to go into the color Jet Setter, which is this color right here. Showing up a lot grayer on camera than it actually is. Sorry, my camera keeps unfocusing. It's actually a very like warm tone, light brown shade, I would say. Not really medium brown, but light brown. Anyway, I'm just gonna pop this on this fluffy brush and place this all over the lid. I like just having down a nice base color, but to be honest, this will probably be mostly covered up when we're done. But I do think it's nice, and it helps all the colors kind of transition together. And then next I'm going to go into the e.l.f. blending eye brush, which is just a smaller dome and a little bit stiffer. And I'm going to go into the color Activist, which is this color right here. And this is a very pigmented color. Really, honestly, all of these colors are really pigmented. So you just want to pick up a little, and I like to tap the excess off. And I'm going to start by focusing this, just kind of literally just setting my brush in the outer corner, like that. And I'm going to bring it inwards, like so. And then also up into the crease. And I really am just gonna blend this color out as much as I can. I'm also going to take the color, pick up just a little bit more, just a tad bit more. And I'm going to now focus this on the outer third. And once again, just place the color down to start with, and then really blend it out. And now I'm going to go in with, this is like an angled fluffy brush. It's just got a slight angle to it. And I'm going to go into the color Flower Child, which is this color right here. Sorry. Also showing up pretty, this is a really pale, nudie color, like skin tone color for like me. And I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to use this to blend out the upper lid. And then with a flat shader brush like this, I'm going to go into the color Rocker, which is this color right here. And I'm just going to pick up the color, and this is going to go on the rest of the lid. And then for liner, I'm just using, this is the Hard Candy Walk the Line liquid liner. New to me. Got it as a gift, and I'm just in a gift set. I'm just gonna try this out. This is not like, this is a typical liquid liner brush. If it'll focus. And normally I'm used to the felt tip because I'm not really very good with these. But I really like it. It's very pigmented. Very pigmented. So I did finish off by just curling my lashes and applying the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara. Honestly, my favorite mascara at the moment. Now I'm going to go in with this Marc Jacobs eyeliner, eyeliner pencil. It's just a little, it was my younger sister's birthday gift from Sephora, or I don't know if it was hers or if someone gave it to her, but anyway, she wound up giving it to me because she doesn't use it, and she's my sister, so I'm okay with like sharing that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to use this pencil. It is very pigmented, and I'm going to use this to tightline my upper waterline. So now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and get rid of the powder that I put underneath my eye. I like having the powder there. Well, one, it sets my concealer, but also it helps with any fallout. And this Kabuki brush is just fantastic at getting all that away. And I'm going to focus on the rest of the face for right now. Starting out by just getting rid of all of this excess powder. And I'm going to, I just remembered I have to do my eyebrows. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what I use for my eyebrows is the Maybelline The Nudes palette. And I go into this shade right here with just an angled eyeliner brush. And that's honestly all I do to my brows. It's a really good shade. It's a little bit darker than my hair color, but my hair color tends to fluctuate because I get it done a lot. Well, sometimes. And so honestly, this is a really good color for me, whether my hair is really dark or really light. So I've lightly filled in my brows, and I'm going to go into my typical contour palette, which is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette, and I'm going to go in with an angled brush like this. Sorry, I was just looking at how bare this thing is. I should probably go ahead and replace it because I'm afraid they're going to get rid of this palette. So I just went ahead and contoured my face, and I'm going to go in with the same fluffy brush that I used to apply Jet Setter before, and I'm just going to get a little bit of it and run it under my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the same brush that I applied Activist before as well, and I'm going to focus this on the outer corner on the bottom. Not applying any more product. And I am going to apply a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. So for blush, I'm going to be using this Tarte blush. Was also a Sephora birthday gift that I received. It's the M Zoning Clay blush, and it's in the color Party, but I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be like limited edition for the birthday thing, but this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. blush brush, which is ridiculously big for this little bitty palette, but that is okay. Just go ahead and pick that up. Highlights. So this is the other palette I'm super excited about. This is the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting palette from the Rainforest of the Sea, I believe. Yeah, Rainforest of the Sea collection. This is what it looks like. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to go into this palette with my stippling brush, there you go. And I'm going to go into the lightest color, which is darn it. I believe it's Sunlight. I think this one's Sunlight, and I think the other one is Moonlight. They describe Moonlight as being a rosy pearl, and that looks rosy to me. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go into this lightest color right here. Just pick that up on my brush. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Absolutely in love. I'm just going to use whatever's left on my brush on the center of my forehead and chin. And then I am going to go in with, I was going to use my finger, but my fingers are actually kind of dirty. I'm going to go in with this little small nose contouring brush, same color, and highlight my nose. I freaking love that color. I love all the colors, to be honest. And last but not least, we're gonna do lips, and I'm going to be using the Tarte lip paint that also came with the little birthday gift. I don't know what color this is. Oh, it's in Birthday Suit. Once again, I'm pretty sure it was like, I'm pretty sure it's like just a dupe of one of their other colors. I don't know. I don't know that to be sure, but I think it is. And I'm just gonna apply this without lip liner. If I was planning on wearing this look for a while, I would definitely apply it with lip liner, but I'm not going anywhere. I don't plan on wearing this for too long, so I'm just gonna apply it. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. I put out videos every once in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you all next week. Bye.